Hey guys! Today, I'm going to show you the auto circling. Some people feel like setting routes is kind of annoying. Sometimes you just want to move around nearby. Or just let it run automatically. If there are good enough Pokestop around. You don't really need a fixed route to catch or spin. So, let's try out the auto circling feature. I'll also go over a few things to keep in mind. First of all, let's find where this feature is. It's at the top left corner. This icon with a person and a loop. If you want to set this up, here's what you do first. Go into settings. Then, first thing is the circling range. You can set it as low as 0.5, up to 12.5 km, but honestly, you don't need it that big. Just let it keep looping, that's already enough. Unless you don't want it, overlapping paths while moving. Then you can increase the range, because a bigger circle means less chance of repeating the same area. And even if it does, it'll be a few minutes apart. So this part really depends on what you prefer and how you want to use it. For today's demo, I'll just set it to the minimum. Next, we've got speed. Usually, we recommend somewhere between 9 to 12 kilometers per hour. This range is pretty stable. Whether it's in-game detection or when you're playing Pokémon GO. Especially with auto catch, this speed works really well and gives the best results. Of course, you can test and find your own sweet spot. It's fully customizable. For this demo, I'll set it a bit faster so you can clearly see the movement on screen. Alright, settings are done. Next, pick where you want to circle. And start. One important thing. This feature doesn't stay in one spot. It moves down first, then makes a circle, and keeps circling. So it's always moving in loops. You can see here, it's moving downward. And then, once it reaches the 0.5 kilometers range, it starts moving upright, like this. You'll see the circle go down first, then curve back up to complete the loop. So like I said earlier, if you don't want overlap, just increase the range. Maybe 5 or 6 kilometers. But keep in mind, there is a limit. It can't exceed 17 kilometers. Unless you use Megacom Firewall. For that, we have another video. With Firewall enabled, you can bypass the limit and use it freely. Alright, that's basically how it works for auto circling. You can also use this with Monster Hunter, Pokémon GO, or even Pikmin. All of them work fine. If you want something that runs automatically for farming or catching, this feature is super useful. Definitely try it. That's it for today's auto circling tutorial. We also have other videos about route setup and overseas teleport. Feel free to check those out if you're interested. Please leave your message on our Facebook. If you have any questions, thanks for watching. Bye.